Well, suck me dry and call me dusty. I was holding my breath with anticipation and admittedly some trepidation whilst waiting for the new Star Trek series to come out. But now I can breathe easily. For the moment anyway, at least until the coronavirus comes over and fucks our country harder than the current hellfire that's ravaging the landscape. But until then, I can breathe easy because the new Star Trek PICARD series, at least the first episode, is fucking sensational. I will probably make a big smelly video at the end of the season, maybe a recap, a review, an explanation video, which everyone says is just a recap, not an explanation, but whatever. But for now, I will just detail my feelings about the first episode and why I think they absolutely nailed it. Star Trek PICARD is the first live-action Star Trek series that we've had since Voyager that's not a fucking prequel. So for me, that already gets a ton of points. If you know anything about me, you know I fucking hate prequels. There's a reason for that. Watch my prequel videos. The fear that many had expressed, including my nerdy friends and even myself, was that the new Star Trek was just going to be action-packed, nonsensical violence filled with shaky fight scenes and a youthful audience, dark lit rooms with little sophistication nor wise intelligent discourse that we come to know and love or expect from a Star Trek series. However, those fears, at least for the moment, at least from my point of view, have all gone. They've disappeared, mostly. Star Trek PICARD is excellent thus far. It's a perfect mix of stunning visuals, fantastic fight choreography, brilliant acting of course, and the sophisticated dialogue we expect from a Star Trek series. I look forward to the upcoming episodes in the series if they continue in this fashion. Patrick Stewart is brilliant as always, delivering intelligent, cultured dialogue with passion and a level of intensity that proves he's still the man. We have I needed to breathe a bit, but god damn it, it is Australia Day and I am thirsty. We have a younger cast to aid him in his upcoming adventures to aid PICARD, which is important and realistic. A 90-year-old man simply does not have the athleticism to keep up in these fast-paced action scenes. He wouldn't have the stamina to battle, at least physically, a younger soldier or warrior or whomever, which in the show we saw evidence of that. They lent into that when PICARD was failing to climb that flight of stairs. But this is okay. Jean-Luc Picard was never known for his physical fighting prowess, but for his intelligent and strategic cunning. His intellect and moral compass has not faltered with age, although he is a little bit less optimistic. He's a little bit browbeaten and broken, but it's the first episode, we'll see. I'm hoping that optimism will continue throughout the series, but Jean-Luc Picard was never this powerful, strong, physical specimen. He was a highly intelligent, powerful, morally correct leader. And this is not faltered due to his age, which means he can regain his position as a leader because we follow his words, we don't need him to beat up a dude in an alleyway. Regardless of any physical impairment perhaps due to his age, he can still reprise his role as a gallant leader, as we care not whether he can throw a punch, but whether he can outwit his opponents and lead a team across the galaxy. In this first episode, we've already seen his wit in action, and it's brilliant as always. This is why I think this series can work. I like action, but I also like sophisticated discourse. And in the first episode of Star Trek PICARD, we get a good mix of both. It was a delicious cocktail that satisfied the craving whilst leaving us wanting so much more. The younger cast will take care of the action, so that satisfies that, whilst the older cast will use their wit and wisdom to guide and lead. And of course, we're going to get plenty of cameos and callbacks which will satisfy the nostalgia. And to top it off, it's just shot beautifully. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography thus far is spectacular, and there's plenty of intrigue and mystery just to keep us on the edge, to keep us yearning for that next episode. So I, for one, am very impressed with Star Trek PICARD thus far, and I wait restlessly for the next episode to come out. What did you guys think of STP? Did you enjoy the first episode as much as I clearly did? Leave a friendly comment below and let's get a civil discussion going. Also, hit that like button if you like this video. It certainly helps this channel grow, and to be honest, I fucking hate my job. I'd love to be able to do this full time, but you know, at this stage, it is but a dream. But a man can dream. Oh yes, a man can dream.